This week I've been talking about love. Yesterday I talked about how to kiss like you really mean it. And today I wanted to talk just for a few minutes about how to get a date, because I know a lot of us struggled with dating, and I know I did. In high school it was a battle for me. I thought, man, how did that guy get Connie Salmon to go out with her? How did that guy get to go out with whoever it was, the beauty queen, the gorgeous one on campus? And you just wondered how it happened. And if there are three things I learned in my early 20s, which I used to think, man, if only I would have known this back in high school, it would have been so great for me. There was this. First thing you want to know about going out on a date with someone, first of all, is be yourself. Be yourself. Second of all, smile at people. Third, look someone directly in the eye. Now you might want to try doing it in the reverse order. When you meet someone, look them right in the eye. If it's someone of the opposite sex, just look them right in the eye. Don't be afraid. And when it comes to that shy spot where you feel like you've been looking them in the eye and it's that weird time, it's just like, oh man, she's looking me in the eye too long, or he's looking me in the eye too long. Don't be afraid to act shy and just turn your head down. Just for a minute. Because that shows you being yourself. Smile. Everybody likes it when someone smiles at them. Don't be afraid to smile. It embraces someone without having to reach your arms around them. It embraces someone just because you're smiling. It sends out good vibes. And finally, be yourself. Because if you're going to date someone, you don't want someone to go out with whoever you were faking to be, and then later on they find that that's not who you are at all. So when you start talking with someone, you need to be yourself. So you need to be yourself. You need to smile. You need to look someone right in the eye. Gospel truth, most of the dates I went on, someone else asked me on. A woman would ask me, or a girl would ask me on a date, ask me to go out with them more often than not. Now, Debbie, I had to pursue her. I really did. It was a chase. It was a chase for me to get Debbie to even go out with me. And there's a story behind it that you wouldn't believe. And so when that time comes and you feel your heart yearning, your heart pulled, and man, I really need to date this person. I really need to get to know this person. Don't be afraid to pursue that person. But if you're a girl or a young woman, don't be afraid to ask a guy out. Sometimes it's the best thing that'll ever happen in his life. He may not ever forget it. And guys, the one thing you learn in high school, if there's one lesson I learned, I taught high school for a number of years, about the guys who got dates. It wasn't that they were smarter, it wasn't that they were better looking, it wasn't that they were cuter. This was the simple equation. They asked. That's it. The one lesson I learned from being a youth pastor as I counseled youth for years, as girls came to me and said, how come no one's asking me out on a date? Was this. All they needed to do was ask. So don't be afraid just to ask. The worst case scenario is this. Someone might say no. The best case scenario in that, though, beyond them saying yes, is that someone's going to know that you thought enough about them to ask them out. That you thought they were intelligent enough, you thought they were kind enough, you thought they were the right kind of people that you would want to be with, and so you asked them out. And that's always a compliment. So don't be afraid to do that. Then there's the final pointer, because I think we miss out on this so often. We wonder, well, how come we're not dating right now? And it's just at whatever age you are, whether you're in your 60s like me or whether you're in your teens, you need to be where there are people that you would like to be around with. You need to hang out in places where those kind of people are. Otherwise, it's very rare that you're going to meet them. Now, Debbie, this is the gospel truth. I walked into the bank and she was the teller. And I knew I needed to get to know her. One of the most important relationships in my life, you know what? I was working in the library at my first college. She came through to check out a book and instead checked me out and asked me out. All kinds of ways you're going to meet someone. But most importantly, while you're in school, it's easy because all day long you're surrounded by half of the opposite sex. But as you get older, you need to be in places where you'd like to be with those kinds of people and hang out with them. Then you have the opportunity to introduce yourself, to be with them, and to hang out. Because once you start coming together, you have the opportunity to share liking each other, You have the opportunity to go steady with each other, the opportunity to kiss with each other, and then the opportunity to even love each other. And you were created for love. You were created to love, and one of the great ways to practice loving someone is by dating. It's an important step in each of our lives, is to start learning how to date. I hope this little serious video helps you on how to date. No expert here, but I promise these steps, if you work at them, they will work for you every single day, and I want you to be the miracle. So if you're in the dating scene right now, get out there, give it a try, and put it to work. God bless you. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Tomorrow, brand new topic on love. I'm coming to the end of the week on love. Tune in. I might just be talking about you. Have a great day.